I'm Jane Best, Executive Director of Refugee Empowerment International. We fund projects for displaced people, people who have been forced from their homes by conflict, persecution, etc. We target projects that are for refugees, run by refugees. Contrary to general opinion, the majority of refugees want to stay near home with the eventual hope of returning home. Often very difficult, but that is their desire. They want to stay within their culture. So these are the communities that we target in our funding. Our support is what we call bottom-up. In other words, we listen to the refugees and the host communities and learn what they want to do, what they can do, what resources they've got. And we want to know the benefits beyond the project, what they will be able to give back to their communities and their families. In other words, we provide the opportunities and the communities develop the projects and make sure that they are sustainable. Projects cover things such as building businesses, training in leadership, legal rights, human rights. Care of the environment features highly in refugee communities. They're a big concern for that. So we cover a variety of aspects in our funding. As an organisation, we've benefited a great deal from the BCCJ and its chamber members, and we very, very much appreciate your support. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kim Forsyth, President of Shine On Kids. I want to give a huge shout out of thanks to everyone in the BCCJ, everyone who attended the virtual BBA Awards, for choosing Shine On Kids as one of the benefiting charities and for supporting us. For those of you who don't know much about us, I'm going to give you a little bit of background. Shine On Kids was established in Tokyo back in 2006 after my husband Mark Ferris and I lost our son Tyler to complications of leukemia. Tyler spent nearly the entire 2 years of his life in the hospital. He was one of the youngest babies in Japan to have a bone marrow transplant at just 5 months old. He relapsed twice and was in and out of the ICU many times. But through it all, he was still smiling. The medical care he received was excellent. The nurses and doctors were fantastic. However, as his mother, my life changed dramatically. I stopped working and instead went to the hospital every day, like most other parents. But in doing so, I realized there was a gap in the psychological care available for patients and families. After we lost Tyler, we decided to create an organization that would support kids and families going through what we had been through. Shine On Kids started our work at one hospital in Tokyo, Tyler's Hospital. Today, we have programs in 23 hospitals across Japan. We have 2 core, innovative, evidence-based psychosocial support programs. One is Beads of Courage. It's an arts and medicine program that builds confidence and resilience. Patients receive colorful beads that correspond to each aspect of their medical treatment. Strung together in meters-long strands, the children use the beads to tell the story of their brave journey. Our second core program is Hospital Facility Dogs. Each of our dogs works full-time in one hospital with its qualified nurse handler. Together, they work as part of the hospital medical team. They visit patients too sick to move or walk. They sit with patients during medical procedures and participate in rehab activities. Our dogs reduce stress, increase compliance with procedures, reduce the need for pain medicine, and of course, bring lots of smiles for everyone, kids, parents, and medical staff. Shine On Connections is our newest program, launched in response to the COVID-19 restrictions. The extreme isolation of patients inspired us to launch a new initiative to support children in hospital virtually. Shine On Kids has distributed iPads, projectors, screens, and Orihime robots to some 20 hospitals across Japan. In addition, we have created a suite of live virtual activities to engage children. Some include virtual visits by our hospital facility dogs in training, fun workshops in English, music workshops and concerts, virtual field trips to various locations, museums, parks, etc. with the Orihime robots, and more activities are being added all the time. Shine On Kids is committed to changing the lives of sick children in Japan. We are committed to supporting the families who support these kids. We are committed to working with hospitals and medical staff to ensure our programs are executed safely, so that they can have the maximum positive impact. Thank you once again to everyone in the BCCJ. Thank you to everyone who participated in the virtual BBA Awards for contributing. Thank you for making a difference to sick kids in hospitals all over Japan. Shine on.